shit. Yeah, that love so bad, but I ain't cuffing bitch. I want Molly, I want Gaba, I want Rossi.
SFH, Still Fucking Here, is a clothing and apparel brand built to change the world. We are survivors, warriors, and fighters. We are tenacious, relentless, and vigilant. We've been through hell and made it out the other side, and now we are determined to spend our lives giving back to those who need help in their fight. Whether you are a cancer survivor, recovering addict, a survivor of an abusive relationship, someone who has fought to gain control of their health, or a wounded vet such as myself, or simply someone that is fighting a battle and proud of how far you've come, we are with you. 50% of all net proceeds from our brand will be given back to those that need it most, and this will be for the life of our company. Join us in our mission. Buy some awesome gear like this, wear it proudly, spread the word. We are in this together. We are still fucking here. I end up feeling a need, like I feel like I'm...
Alright, everyone, welcome back to Relentless Racing League. Got the Miller Motorsports here at Old Atlanta for race number 2 of the season. Yes, I said Old Atlanta, Hot Atlanta. Speaking of that, let's check the track tab while I'm pulling that up. Got Mr. Austin Gardner in booth tonight. What's going on, Austin?
What's up, man? Glad to be here and excited to be calling the Farnan's Auto Service 80 with you. And yes, it is slippery.
One, it's the COPD awareness. Farnan's last week. And two, the track temp's only 100 degrees. What is up with Atlanta being cool lately? Like
I don't know. I'm all about it.
When the trucks ran here last season, it was cool. I'm so used to seeing Atlanta being like 120 degree track temp. They're listed at 100 degrees right now.
I'm about it, man. You know, because yeah, the truck race last season, it was slippery, dude, slippery. So a little extra grip with these Xfinity cars with the less downforce. You know, maybe we won't see so much of the self spins like we did last season. And you were absolutely right. It is the COPD awareness 195. I don't know how to read.
Yeah, and before we get into the race, gotta give thoughts and prayers to Mr. Joseph Nallback.
Yes.
He's doing good now, thank God. But very, very scary situation for him earlier. I think this weekend, had a heart attack and had 100% blockage in one of his arteries. And for any
So scary, man.
for any guys who have had family members have heart attacks, 100% blockage. that is flirting with death right there. Not very often do I hear someone with 100% blockage making it out. So, Joe, I'm glad you're up and kicking. I'm glad you're healing up. Hopefully, see you back out here next week, man. Get better, and if you need anything, make sure to reach out to the league. We'll help you out there.
Absolutely. Everybody here at Relentless is sending their best wishes over to him. So, viewers, if you guys could go ahead and do that as well. Yeah, just glad he's okay. Just glad he's okay. Glad he gave us that update, and it was a quick update too. And it's always good news to hear that he's recovering from something like that.
Yeah, and I know what his family's going through. I had that scare with my dad. Actually, around this time last year, I had just got done seeing him, and then got a phone call saying they were going in for open heart surgery because he had a blockage. I don't know how bad my dad's was. I just know it was bad enough for them to get. They had to do immediate surgery. So.
So scary, man. So scary.
Yeah, it is. I'm glad, Joe, you listened to your body and you went to the ER and didn't try to tough it out like some of us men like doing, being stubborn. So I'm happy you listened to your body and went and got checked out and got the help you needed, dude.
100%. 100%. No surprise here, Schaefer is running the fastest lap.
Yeah, that's scary. If Schaefer's quick on fast time, you know he's going to be quick on old tires. Banks third quickest. Look at the top 10. Top 10's kind of normal for the most part. Not seeing big surprises up there. Tree currently 13th. That's pretty decent for him. And speaking about old tires, at any of the cookie cutter mile and a half we race at, this by far is the most important to conserve that right front. It is so easy to wear that right front out. And next thing you know, your car is handling way worse. I don't know if these Xfinity cars, if it loosens up or tightens up. I do know in the setup we run in the next gens, it does tighten up. The trucks, I believe, loosens up.
Loose. Very, very loose. I've been practicing all week, and I'm with TK Motorsports. Shout out to those guys. And I was seeing some of their data that they were getting from practice, and those right fronts are getting killed out there. So you're absolutely right. These long sweeping corners, you want to save that right front as much as you can. Stay off the throttle for as long as you can, because you'll be plowing out of turn 4 in no time.
All right, let's just go over our starting lineup tonight. Kicking off that row 1 pole position, Eric Schaefer. Outside pole, Sam Gordon, Nathan Penley, Brandon Banks, row 2. Row 3, you got Kevin Stein and Tom Lisa. Tom Golker and William Peters. Row 4, Sam Leota. Good qualifying effort at him. Qualifying 10th. Jonathan Nash to the inside. Row 6, you have David Farnan and Josh Van Weston. So in row 7, Mr. Jacoby Treat and Donovan McKenzie. Joey Barr and Michael Ball. Row 8. Row 9, Brian Marshall and Joshua Short. The Dinger, Bo Dinger and Ethan Collier. Row 10. Row 11, Patrick McKenzie and Joshua Kleiderbuck. Mr. Sack Attack and Richard Maltese. Row 12. Row 13, you got Andrew Cole, surprisingly back here in 25th, and Alan Grandel Jr. Tyler Berry and Andrew Miller. Row 14, row 15, Gordon Spain, Bill Kinder. Michael Thwaite and Mark Gonzalez. Row 16. Going to row 17, Davey Hendricks and Michael Newbrawl, Darren Kane, and then the Dozer, Jeff Mellon. Row 18. Holy cow, big field. Austin Gardner, you registered dark. Dumbass. Matt Forens and Austin Gardner, they're not racing with their row. What a row that is. 19 in row 20, you got Bossman Tony Frey and Ricky Williams. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. So, 35 drivers out here racing for points. There might be some admins racing. I'm not sure, but we do have 35 Xfinity guys out here going to be taking the green here tonight. for the COPD Awareness 195. Stage break at lap 30, and they are able to make it to... Can I refresh training paint? It's not going to work like that, Jacob. I mean, I can try. Give me a second. I can try, Jacob. I just don't think it's going to work.
Yeah, but that's my fault. I thought I hit spectator. I'm there in spirit.
I think Jacob wanted me to refresh based on looking at his scheme. He's running a COPD awareness car because he has that COPD orange on the rims. I would know because I just made a scheme for Wednesday. Nah, it didn't work like that, Jacob. I would have to leave the session. Alright, second race on the season. Brandon Banks locked himself in the playoffs with a win last weekend at Daytona, getting that playoff spot early. Eric Schaefer looking to go back-to-back for DBR, guys. Here tonight at Atlanta, gonna have the easy starting off on that pole position. We got 130 laps here of racing. A lot can happen in Atlanta. It's one of those tracks where once we get about 5 laps into a run, these runs can kind of extend to a pretty long green flag run because there really isn't a lot of pack mentality racing here at Atlanta because for the most part, it's a low-line dominant track in these Xfinity cars. I know trucks you guys can move around a lot more, but Xfinity, you kind of want to stick to the bottom and try to save those tires.
Green flag, green flag.
We are green, my friend. We are green.
If I got in the air, Eric Schaefer leads with the green outside of him. Sam Gordon is going to turn number 1.
Looks like Stein's creeping up just a bit of a line higher up there.
It looked like Stein rode the wall.
He was up there. Clean through 1 and 2. Here we go into 3 and 4. Yeah, now he's definitely riding the wall, ain't he?
Yeah, it looks like Stein might enter the corner a little hot. Had to make an evasive maneuver to get out of the bank. In the meantime, back to the lead we go. Sam Gordon, I believe, going to lead lap 1, and he does. Here comes the runner-up, Nathan Penley, looking behind Eric Schaefer. Once again, if you guys tuning in, Penley has earned that nickname. He has finished runner-up 15 times on Relentless. 15 times. He does have
they
wins.
are wrecking back there. Looks like Stein and someone else was getting into each other back there.
Oh, no Stein! No caution, we stay green. I don't know why he's apart there.
The yellow flag is out.
And that'll call it out.
I'm almost okay. So it almost looked like.
Let's go back and take a look.
Stein. I wonder if he's really disconnected. I've had situations like that happen to where I don't think. Oh, hold on. I gotta slow that down. It looks like Stein just came down. Yeah, just came down the 88 right there. Gets just the widest tap. David Farnan over him to go get collected as well.
Yeah, that spotter must have chimed in a second too late for Stein because he definitely came down on 88.
Darren Cannon barely making through. Yeah, it looks like Stein tried to get rolling again. Trying to see if it's a little disconnected. Oh, I know what he did. So, I think Stein shut his car off while trying to save it.
Is there any like tall tale signs of the car shutting off?
You can hear it. His car's not running. You can hear it.
Dang.
Back on. And he turns it back on, and then it's trying to get going. He's in the wall. And he towed. I think he tried to tow to avoid a caution. It was just a little too late.
It happens that way sometimes.
Sam Gordon will be your leader here. I don't anticipate anyone to really come down. As I say that, Schaefer, for some reason, coming up pit lane here. Interesting call by Schaefer because I was told the field window 38 laps, so you could definitely make it to lap 30 for the stage.
Yeah, that is strange.
Oh, he has right rear or left rear damage. Where did he get that from? Hold on. Schaefer got left rear. Oh my gosh. Is that going into turn 1? Wow. That slightest bump by penalty gave Schaefer a little bit of left rear damage. That's what he's fitting for.
Looks like he's got it all taken care of now, but that will put him towards the back of the pack, losing that sweet, sweet track position.
I guarantee that probably a call from his teammate Bank saying he had some damage on the left rear.
Also had Andrew Kolb, number 44, go down pit road, and Darren Cannon, the number 2, going down pit road. Looks like that was all the takers, other than Michael Newbrow, number 6. Yep, 5 will choose the inside here. Whoever the lead lap car is, for those tuning in who don't really know too much about the rules here, lead lap, whoever's first gets to choose inside or outside. Everybody else lines up like normal. I haven't led much in the trucks, but when I do lead and I do have to choose, man, I don't know why, but it gets me anxious.
Yeah, I wish iRacing implemented the choose cone just all around. I run a league that we do the choose rule. It's pretty fun.
Yeah, that would be really cool if everybody got to choose. Aren't they working on it?
I mean, that choose rule's been out for 4 years now. It was tested out the 2020 All-Star race, and it was implemented in 2021. So it's been out for a while, and so iRacing still has not put it in. So
yeah, probably not. Probably not a top priority if they are working on it.
well, I mean, you remember how buggy the restart zone was when it first came out.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if I really want the choose rule. All right, Patron died up pit lane. Gordon Pelly.
Green flag, green flag.
Back at the embark, and away we go.
Oh, they are dancing on the top lane. They're dancing everywhere.
Oh!
Oh no.
What happened to Peters?
Wheel spin?
That's what it looked like. Yeah,
Oh yeah, he
spin.
shot right. That's wheel spin for
Oh,
you.
what a move. That was like Golker and Weeza avoiding that.
Good job to these guys for staying off him.
Penalty though, out to the lead. Led last lap, even lead this lap by. 22 to go in stage 1. Golker though, having a pretty good showing here so far. The 88 of Jonathan Nance right behind him, moving up from Cup. Had a good podium finish last week last Monday at Daytona, finishing P3.
Weeza's just behind him, creeping, waiting.
Yeah, this is what I meant. Like, once we guys get single filed out, there's not be too much racing. Jacob Treat qualified 13th, has made his way up to 7th here early on in the race. For the most part, everybody's single filed out. He's kind of leading the way. A lot of people always wonder, why did Elena change the configuration? One, the track was just, it was in need of a repave. And two, the old Atlanta was a driver's track. It really wasn't a good track for racing. A lot of the racing back in the day before they repaved it was really single filed out, long ring fight runs. Really wasn't a lot of passing. So the repave has definitely made Atlanta more interesting as far as real life NASCAR goes. As far as iRacing goes, I'll pass. I do not like New Atlanta. No.
I enjoy New Atlanta. I will say my opinion on New Atlanta. It's fun. It's definitely best of both worlds. But chaos can ensue at New Atlanta.
I don't like it because when a wreck happens, if you are anywhere behind it, there's nowhere to go. The track blocks so quickly there. And Wes is
Yeah, no,
blocking
you're
a couple
right.
spots. He's back here with his pack I'm watching right now. Weeza, Golker,
Yep.
Leota, Treat, Van Weston, Peters, all back here
Tree
duking it
tapped
out.
the wall. Tree tapped the wall going into 3 there. Gave it a little kiss. No damage from what it looks like. Ooh, him and Leota are getting close though. They touch.
You know, I will say this. I wish iRacing would add tire marks. Like, the little donut marks on doors? I wish they would add that.
Yes, I can agree with that. It's iconic, man. It's something
is.
that is like super iconic with NASCAR.
What's the saying Dale Jr. says? If you have tire marks on the right side, it's a good thing. It means you're passing people. If you have tire marks on the left side, it means the bad thing. It means you're getting past.
Exactly.
But Treat, though, still holding on to a pretty good solid run right now. 17 to go, stage 1. My only concern about Jacob, and I know I'm going to give him a hard time here, is he sucks at saving tires. Now, I'm not allowed to say that because I do too.
Well, then make that 3 because, golly, I can't save tires for the life of me.
But, I mean, so far, Jacob's having a good run. And Atlanta, you kind of get to the point where it's really easy to defend your position. See here, Jacob's going to enter. He's going to have the high line. While Van West is below him, it's really hard to get a runoff on the low line, mainly because it is really, really bumpy on that low line, and really around the whole track. The one thing I've noticed while practicing this racing in next gen is it seems like the middle line in both corners tend to be a lot more smoother than anywhere else in the corner. It looks like Van West will be able to clear Jacob off of 2. Oh, he's into the wall, loose. What a save! Save it, Weeza, he does.
What a save! What a save! Van Weston, he is the victor out of all that. He goes ahead and he passes Golker.
He got a good old 2-for-1 deal right there.
Speaking of some passing, it looks like we got a battle for second. Looks like Banks is trying to take it away from Gordon here.
Yeah, and this is the point of the run where Banks is really going to start showing how strong he is at saving tires. He can actually get around Gordon fairly easily. Speaking about DBR guys, Schaefer, who got sent to the rear because he didn't get sent to the rear, he went to the rear from pitting. He actually hasn't made his way to the field as fast as I thought he was. He's only up to 27th right now.
You gotta almost think if he's holding back. I would like to believe that he is, just kind of might be just mending his time, waiting for the stage break that's coming up here in about 3 laps.
It's 13, but I'm gonna say no because, I mean, with stage breaks, especially knowing you only get 1, if you're Schaefer, you want to try to get as far forward as you can to get as much track position possible before the start of the next stage. And right now, he is going to be back in the Hornet's Nest for stage 2.
Alright, I cropped out the Daytona on the schedule here, so I will not make any more mess ups. You are absolutely right. 13, now 12 laps to go until the stage break here.
Yeah, like, when I'm reading the schedule, the secondary thing I use for cameras, I slide over to, like, follow the line, everything behind.
I need to start doing that, man. That's my second mess up. I only get 3.
Well, Paul, see, I would agree to a point if this was, like, the final run in the race or stage 2, but stage 1, I just don't think it's worth saving tires. I mean, he's still struggling to get around the 35 Defender. I just don't think with 11 to go in the stage, it's worth trying to save tires right now.
I wonder if that damage, if he wasn't able to get it all fixed.
I don't see no damage on the car. That wasn't a huge hit because either, so I don't think he would have really any other damage. I mean, these guys do get 4 extra sets of tires, so it's not like he's not going to take a set at stage break. Ricky Williams. Taking a look at that scheme. Running an old Labonte scheme. Old Kellogg scheme.
Beautiful. Favorite scheme, hands down, right there.
I know Larson's scheme this year at Dog was awesome. Oh, straight from the wall for 2. A little bit further up, Mr. 28 of Joshua Short trying to defend that position from the 23, I do believe. No, the 21. No, what number is that in front of Short?
That'll be the 88. Wait, nope. Nope. I was wrong.
Oh, we'll have to do that.
Oh, we got a wreck on the backstretch here.
We do.
Ooh, that was such a hard hit.
Yellow flag is out.
Alan Grindle to 27, okay.
There we go.
Oh no, the wreck was Jacob. What happened to Jacob here? Leota got a run off the corner, and Jacobs looks like he got tied off the corner, and then unfortunately 86 with William Peters, nowhere for him to go. Oh my gosh, what a hit to the inside wall that was for Treat. And the thing about here at Old Atlanta is there is no safer barriers, and I will give iRacing credit. One of the great things they have done is they have done a really good job at changing your damage model based off what barrier you hit. Actually, hold on, I stand corrected. That wasn't. No, he missed a safer barrier.
Yeah, no, he hit just concrete. That's it for Treat, unfortunately. His day is done.
Luckily, no one else involved in that wreck. It looked like I did see something happen to the 40 there when I went to Treat. It went to the 40 for some reason. Right behind the 40, Andrew Miller. Oh, he just tagged the wall, got tight. So, I'm going to say this. I don't think if these guys are pitting for tires, it's a good call. With how quickly tires wear out here in Atlanta, I don't think taking tires here is a good call. You're going to be at a huge disadvantage when the second stage starts.
Right. You're going to be all the way at the back of the pack. We don't have many laps left.
Well, they'll be at the front. So if they change tires here and stay at the station, they'll be at the front, but they're going to have 5 laps of green flag runs on their tires, and 5 laps here at Atlanta. You're looking at about a 2/10 fall off at that point. The tire fall off is huge here.
Right. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to justify why you would take tires. The only thing I can think of, you're trying to get some points, but like you said, the fall off, and then you have the mental game of, do I go in and take my second set, which is a terrible idea, but with the fall off, you might want to think about something like that.
Paul, I'm not seeing the COPD car. I'm pretty sure that's what he's running, but he didn't tell me in time to refresh trading paints, and for me to refresh or for it to pop up right, I would have to leave the session. I would talk about CPD, but I don't know nothing about it. The only thing I know about it is some sort of lung disease. That's all I know.
COPD's bad. That's about as far as it goes for me as well.
Yeah, but I don't know, man. Asthma bad, lung cancer bad,
I couldn't tell you.
I mean, I'm running a car for it Wednesday. I try to make paint schemes for, the sponsor races and stuff like that. There's a awareness race. I'll make a paint scheme for it.
Well, shout out to you, man. That's actually pretty cool.
Well, when your external hard drive takes a crap and you literally can't play no other games because iRacing takes up over 700 gigabytes of space, I mean...
You might as well dump your time into it, man.
I'll sit here and watch a TV show or something while I'm painting. Alright, paint it down.
Green flag.
It's like asthma for old smokers. You can't breathe when it...
Let it start from Henley.
So is it like another form of asthma then? Yeah, really just talking about Henley.
I'm not sure,
It's like asthma for old... So it's... Okay, I get what you're saying. So I think it's like asthma, but I guess it's worse. It affects older people. Is that what you're saying, Paul? Like from the 5, they got 40 on the stage as further
It's
back.
getting tight back here.
It
Gold
is.
Girl almost got spun by Peters there.
Right by Pierce. Oh, Weasel loose.
Lord have mercy, boys. Hold on to it.
Oh my gosh, what a save! Well,
That's save number 2.
I mean,
3 wide coming off turn 2.
oh,
my
he just
gosh.
flipped the grass. Oh my gosh. Let's get a little spicy back here for the stage break. Currently held on by the 81 of Gonzalez. What a pace Gonzalez has. That looks really sweet.
That's brand new. That's brand
Oh,
new. Just
my
got it this week. Ain't that
gosh.
clean? Ain't that
Oh,
cool?
and he gets into Gonzalez and Weston.
No, missed it. We stay green for the moment.
Stay green. We'll have to go back and look at that. There was 2 wrecks there. The 40 got spun and the 21 got spun. 2 to go in the stage.
That just shows you how important these points are, man.
Oh, look at this battle we got for 10th right now. Grindel and Barra, the 28 of Short, the Wade, the 44 of Cole. 11 spots where he started at. He's back here as well. Oh my gosh, it is a hornet's nest back here.
It really is, man. Like I said, this just shows you how important these points are.
Final lap for stage 1.
Let's make a shake, boys. Let's see what y'all got.
Ooh, Cole went up and tagged the wall there a little bit.
Ooh,
Tagged the
Leona
wall
too.
again. Oh, oh my God.
There's so much action anywhere you look right now.
Look at the 16 of McKenzie making his charge to the field. He's on fresh tires trying to get the stage point. In
Yes,
11th, he's going to get that 10th spot taken away off of 4. And McKenzie taking tires, gets the stage point.
Oh, yeah, yellow flag.
As why these guys get caught at the pace on pit? Let's go back and look at what happened there. I might have to do this. Let's go back and look what happened there with the 21. Alright, so it's on this lap. When we saw what happened, I should go back and watch the 40 because he was involved in something too. See the 21, the red car coming up the inside. Oh, well, I'm watching. What did happen to 40? Oh, Schaefer just ran him over. Yeah. Maybe some net code?
Yeah, that's what it's looking like on my end, too.
Nah, I think that's more prediction code. I think they were going to hit regardless. Oh, what a job! What a job by Schaefer and the 40 to avoid a lot of damage. We go back and take a look. What happened to 21? See Gonzalez go to the inside and just misjudge it. Tags to the left rear and sends him hard in the inside wall.
Yeah, that wasn't head on, but that was a hit. Believe it. That's at least 5 minutes worth of damage right there.
Yeah,
That'll make your car drive all sorts of messed up.
I don't know necessarily if he has toe damage. He definitely has a ton of body damage on that car.
It's gonna hurt. And pit road is open. A lot of these guys, of course, have not taken tires, so it is busy down there, man. Let's see if there's any action. Whew. Well, that was a action-packed first stage, huh?
Yeah, and here's the crazy thing. Only 3 drivers stayed out. Maltese might have just topped off. Same with the 20 to Short, but Mackenzie, Cannon, and Dinger did stay out there. I'm gonna shake up
About
the
to see
running
those
order a little bit.
2/10. We're about to see those 2/10 fall off that you were talking about a little bit earlier in action right here.
21 through a block. I don't want to go back and watch it. I don't think 21 really threw a massive block. I don't know. I'll leave a bad inside on that one. I'm just here to bark up the action. Schaefer's known to... Yeah, Schaefer's known to make those aggressive moves.
I mean, 21 tries to follow him down.
I mean, Schaefer runs the right number to make those moves. I'll tell you that much. He just needs to run an Intimidator scheme and not Busch Light scheme. Well, no, I lied. The Busch Light scheme fits because that's Chastain's sponsor now. So, yeah, that scheme and number fits him. I almost wonder if maybe Schaefer thought they were too wide for the 3 coming off the corner. Donovan Kennedy leads back green with, I almost said Jesse Love. Darren Cannon just outside.
This will be interesting with the top 4 being on older tires here. Let's see if everybody else can get around them without too much ruffles in the feathers.
I had to chase off of 2. Oh, okay. That must be the Van West talking. All right, McKenzie. Green. Back green here for stage number 2. Oh, what a launch McKenzie got. Cannon looks like he spun the tires a little bit. Got a really bad launch. I thought Bo Dinger to pull even at the end of the corner. Maltese trying to go low. Another 3 wide off of 4. Off 2. 3 almost 4 wide.
Like. Oh, my God. This is what old tires versus new tires look like, folks, right here.
And you already see early on the advantage Nathan Penley has of 4 new tires over someone that's just ran 5 laps in tires. Easily gets by him on the outside line. Now has a sight set on 20 Joshua Short. iRacing, for the love of God, fix the lawnmower. Crap. God, it's so annoying. McKenzie, though, still leading the way. Dinger, oh, got too hot in the 3, goes up and tags the wall. I'm going to open the door for Cannon, Short, and Penley to get a run here. I will say this, the one thing I'm not liking about Penley is he's on fresher tires, but I'm not liking the fact he's running the high line so much. That really chews up tires here in Atlanta. Meanwhile, we got pass for the lead going on. Dinger getting around the 16 McKenzie.
Penley took it low there when it went ahead and got past Cannon.
And he goes, yeah, I'm not liking how much Penley's going high. That is adding so much wear to those tires.
That's going to scrub him right there.
Well,
but he does the crossover. Exit. Yeah, he does that crossover right there. Gosh, he is just sending it into the corners, isn't he?
Man, if we take a look at the last time by, Penley, even with completing a pass, ran almost a 1/10.5 quicker. And that is literally just 5 green flag laps, newer tires.
That's all it takes here at Old Atlanta. Penley out to the lead.
Yeah,
made it look easy.
This is why I didn't really agree with taking tires or now. Granted, if they get a caution, let's say around lap 50, Yeah, around lap 50, these guys who took tires before the stage break, they'll get a ton of track position, but they need to roll the dice and hope for a jackpot on a caution around lap 45 to 50.
Yep, that's the name of the game right here. Hold on and hope.
And that's how Kyle Larson won the championship, rolled the dice on a caution, and it paid out.
Let's see if it can pay off for these guys here.
Andrew Cole, one of those guys that had a pretty quiet night, made it through the field, did not have the starting spot he wanted, work around the outside of Donovan McKenzie. This is the battle for fourth. Cole was well teammate right in front of him, Jonathan Nance, two of the guys dropping back down from Cup and going up there for a few seasons. Didn't really have the result they wanted next and decided to come back down. These Xfinity cars are a little bit tougher to drive, but they're also a lot easier to make passes with. You're really starting to see the disadvantage of older tires here as now Dinger's dropping back to fourth. Kenzie is falling back to sixth, seventh, and here comes Grindle to the inside. The two of Ken, he's falling back to eighth.
Ty's all the way back to 11th now. He is under attack. He is holding these guys up, and you can tell. They're like double file all behind him.
Oh, it is an absolute hornet's nest back here.
Golly.
See, oh, Maltese.
Oh, I don't like that.
Oh, gosh.
Ooh, McKenzie just tapped the wall. Cannon's going to get around him, no problem.
See, and this is where it's kind of a disadvantage.
Oh, I'm so sorry to cut you
off.
off.
Oh, the 30 and a spin harder to
Yellow flag.
And that was the caution some of those guys needed right around lap 45.
Oh, man, that's Williams in the 11, man, in that beautiful Kellogg scheme. Missing a hood.
What a freaking hit. Oh, my God. Oh, I'm behind Spain. See a checkup. Oh. We'll go back and watch that again, but oh my gosh, and Williams, there's nowhere for him to go. Schaefer barely making through. Oh my, holy crap. The 35 just got absolutely demolished. Or the 11 got demolished by the 35.
Oh,
wow.
Yeah, just saw it myself. Oh my.
Hold up. Who was, okay, we gotta break this down, because watch, who was that made it by the 35? Right here. Who was this? The 91004. He's just out there having fun. He just, damn you. Oh my gosh. And he has triples too. Alright, so let's back that up and let's break that down because that started well in front of Spain. Actually started up here closer to Thwaites than 12. Going into turn 3. See the 81 getting the back of the 12, and I think it put the 12 into the 28, and then everyone's just trying to check up. And real quick, Wash is saved by the 81 of Gonzalez. That car got pretty sideways, able to save it.
Tokyo drifting, man.
You can see the 38 of Spain bounces off the 72 of Farnan, and almost looks like Kyle Larson's wreck last year here with how hard he hit that wall.
Yeah, no kidding.
Schaefer barely making it through. Florence barely making it through.
Notice who's at the front of that outside line. That's Tricky Dick Multi. He was holding those guys up. They were all trying to check up, all trying to lift, getting into the corner, and it just accordioned them.
Hold on a second. Let's bring Matt up here. Hey, Matt, you good?
Yeah, I'm good. What's up? That was scary, man.
I know you run triples.
I thought I was gonna die like 3 times.
I know you run triples. What did you see at that left screen? Like, at what moment you were like, oh, this might not be good?
Oh, when that green car almost got me? Yeah, I don't know what I saw, dude. I just saw that green car getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And I was like, oh, at least it ain't a points race.
No, you know what you just did? You just used up all your luck for Wednesday night right there.
I know. It was the first thing I thought about. So, I don't know. I'm just out here turning laps for fun. I'm not really trying to race these guys.
I don't know why. These cars handle way different than Cup cars do. Your tire wear's different. Everything's different here.
I know. I'm just out here just running. I've already practiced with the next gen, so I'm ready for Wednesday. I don't know if I'm gonna do good, but I'm ready.
Let's practice. I don't need that. I gotta win. No,
This
I can't talk
I
crap. I
know.
put in like 120-ish laps. I think Friday. Thursday or Friday.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
I'd probably run about 60, 70 laps. No, maybe a little bit. No, a lot more than that, actually.
Well,
I'd probably run about what you run.
this track is actually really surprisingly fun in the next gen. Usually
It
I
is.
struggle to turn a lot of laps in the next gen, but I actually had a lot of fun to turn the laps here, you know,
Green
figuring out
flag,
the
green
track.
flag.
Green flag back in here. Figuring out the track, figuring out tire wear, what works, what doesn't, and stuff like that. So, I'm kind of looking forward to Wednesday.
Yeah, it's a fun track.
I kind of wish you were running the iRacing setup, but I understand.
No way, bro. Are you kidding me?
The iRacing setup is more fun because you got to be more on the wheel. Like, you can't just send it into the corner. You got to be throttle patient. But I get why you guys don't, because if we ran that setup, we would not get a single green flag lap in.
It was bad, dude. It took me 3 tries to get off pit road.
Really? I figured that setup out in, like, I don't know, 10 minutes? But I also got the scissor factor, so... Oh, man, I'll go back down north-south. Tell Jacob to stop wrecking your cars.
Too late. They already popped 2 motors. This is an expensive weekend.
Who else blew up for you guys?
Gary money shifted.
No!
Jacob blew his motor, he said.
When did he do that?
It was early, bro. It was right at first caution.
No way.
We were under caution also when he did it. I was like, Gary.
Dang.
Bad luck right there, dude.
Alright, man, let's get out of here. Have some fun.
Alright.
I even beat Banks here, Miller Motorsport said. Brendan doesn't practice, he thinks he does worse when he does. Are you talking about Mathia? Wait, Mathia? What? Brandon? Brandon, you mean? Banks, maybe? Speaking of Banks. So, I meant to see that. So, one of the things I was going to mention about Banks is he was kind of sitting back there towards the back. No, nobody pitted there. Oh, no, a couple guys did. Grindle, the first guy, new tires. Making his way through the field. How do I more people did? I agree with that call pit in there. You still have 2 sets left. The good old saying goes, you can't expect a different outcome if you follow the leader. You gotta do something different to expect a different outcome. And that's what Grindle and some of the guys are doing here.
Switching it up, making things shake, you know.
Oh, Messiah. Well, like I said earlier, Paul, I am... Oh, I gotta get off the camera. I can't hear myself. Whoa! What a save by 37. Like, I am literally... There's like 2 or 3 games I can play. Madden, iRacing, and Fortnite. And I don't really like Fortnite too much. Madden's pissing me off, so... I'm stuck to iRacing, so... What else am I gonna do? I'll just sit here and practice.
We got quite the battle here for third. Gonzalez is thinking about making it 3 wide.
Yeah,
Smart decision not to.
Yeah. And to be honest, Miller, with how dominant DVR has been these last few seasons, that's how you're going to have to beat him. You got to try a different strategy. And that's what I like what Grindle's doing here. Like, I mean, he might get completely screwed over if a caution falls at the wrong time, but as of right now, he's charging his way through the field, made his way up to 6th. He was running like 15th, I don't know, 3 laps ago. He is just charging through the field right now on fresh tires. Probably going to get the lead here in about 2 or 3 laps. And really, no one on these older tires is going to have anything for him. And another huge advantage Grindle has here is since he just pitted there, he has a lot more fuel than a lot of these other guys do. So he can run it long and maybe get a caution in his favor that traps people a lap down. Not only trap them a lap down, but can maybe also trap them on off-tire strategy to where they have to make the decision to pit on 10 lap old tires or stay out.
Yep.
So the only thing that would hurt Grendel right now would be a caution falling. Anytime, probably before lap 70. Because I think if we get to lap 70, I would imagine Grendel would pit. I mean, that's kind of risking it, just due to the fact you would only have one set left for 80 laps. I would probably say lap 80, actually, to be fair. No, I mean, lap 70 wouldn't be too bad. That's 60 laps on a set. That's not too bad. But Grendel going to take the lead here.
With gusto, with them new tires, man. Now we're going to watch him drive away.
And the crazy thing is, like, so when I'm telling you guys these strategies, just think, anytime I'm crew chiefing or racing, this is what my brain is constantly doing. It's thinking about possibilities of when to pit, what to do when I pit, what would to do in what situation. So if I was crew chiefing Grendel, I would have called in that pit lane there and just hoped the caution didn't fall before green flag cycle started. So speaking of new tires, so Grendel's on new tires. The next guy on new tires is actually the 30. Wait, what number is Michael Ball? Isn't that 38?
37
no,
this year.
37. That's what's throwing me off. Is it 37 on Michael Ball? He is on fresh tires. The ball slicing and dicing his way through the field, has made his way up to third. And now the one scary thing about Ball and Grendel here is look at this pack behind him.
No kidding.
And this is where we're going to get sketchy because now you got all these guys in newer tires starting to slice their way through the field. And this is when you're starting to see some mistakes happen. People overdriving the car, misjudging the car.
Trying to keep up with the new tires.
Actually, 9 times out of 10, it's the newer tires that cause the issue. Because they misjudged the entry or lifting point by the guy in front of them.
I'm the 1 time out of 10 if that's the case. I see the guys flying behind me. I'm like, no.
Yeah, and that was probably one of the hardest things I had to self-discipline myself on is when I'm on a different tire strategy, some of the newer tires, don't try to race them. You're just going to burn your stuff up. Oh, they're getting sketchy off of 2.
Everybody keeps it going forward, though. Good job.
Oh, that got sketchy. Gonzalez got into the 88, and someone else went 3 wide, barely made it as well. That's a 55 Leo. Going back to leader, Grendel out to a second lead already. And now if you're Allen, I would just kind of just set sail here and just manage that gap to Penley and Ball. Really Ball, because Ball's on the same tire strategy as you. I would just do whatever I can do to keep Ball at a 1.5 second gap. And one of the tools I like to use is SDK, so it tells me what lap times are running. And then what I'll do is I'll have my last lap telemetry up on my screen. So I will try to match the lap time as the guy behind me.
Yeah, that's smart. That's smart. Do you have to pay for SDK though? Yeah.
Well, I use SDK to broadcast, so why not put it to use in racing?
No, absolutely. Yeah.
What? I'm already paying for it.
Question. That was a personal question.
I mean, it's literally only $12 a month, and I don't know. I like it.
Not at all. Yeah, that's not bad at all.
I tried. What's the free one called? Sim racing apps or whatever.
Sim labs.
Yes, I tried them. I don't like the fuel calculator. I like SDK fuel calculator. I've said this multiple times. What it will do is it will tell me how far I can make it with how I am running. So if I'm going all out, it'll say, hey, you can go 30 laps. Well, if I start clutching in the corners, it's like, okay, well, now you can go 35, as long as you keep doing that for that 35 laps.
That's nice.
And I'm not sure, so going back to what I was talking about with Grendel, I'm not sure if he's trying to manage the gap. Okay, that's what I thought. I don't know if Grendel's managing the gap or maybe he burnt his tires up too much. Based off what I'm seeing as far as time-wise goes, I think he's managing that gap because it keeps bouncing between 8.5 tenths to a second. So I think Grendel is doing what he needs to be doing right here and just manage the gap. There's no need to go out there and burn your stuff up. You know Penley and a lot of these guys behind you have to pit a lot sooner than you do.
Yep. Same thing with Ball. Ball's hovering around the 32.95. He's not pushing it right here because there's no need to.
Well, actually, if I'm Ball, I want to get in front of that 8. I want that clean air to my nose. Yeah,
Picked it up a little bit on that lap.
Yeah, see, iOverlay does it, but I don't like that one. I like to know with what I'm doing live time how my fuel window's looking. And when I tell you SDK changes live, I mean, I'm talking the minute I change how I'm driving, it tells me what my fuel run's looking like.
That's actually really nice. Because I use SimLabs, and the fuel calculator has gotten me in some sticky situations fuel-wise, so I'm going to have to look into that.
And now SDK tells me who has a meatball black flag during the race.
Yeah, that's nice, too.
Oh, it really is nice. When you're racing and green flag cycle start, you see guys around to get black flags, you know, you can kind of chill out. As looked like for a second there, I think I caught a glimpse of Ball was maybe trying to look to the inside of Penley. Penley able to fight him off there. Speaking of fuel window, we're told the fuel run 38 laps. Penley and all these guys who did not pit there, they're sitting at 33. And I'm going to give Penley huge props here. He is the only guy in the top 10 that is not on that, or in the top 8 that is not on that alternating tire strategy. He is still out there at 33 lap old tires while everybody else around is on 21 lap old tires.
That's impressive. That's impressive. While we were talking there, it looks like Dinger went ahead and went right down to the pits. He might be trying to flip it a little bit, try to get some hot laps in before everybody else comes down.
So, the one thing I have always known about Old Atlanta is it is one of those tracks where short pitting by more than 2 laps will hurt you more than it'll help you. Like 2 laps is the max you want a short pit at a track like this. If you do it more than that, it's going to hurt you on the back end of your run.
You're absolutely right. I learned that the hard way last season.
Michael Ball trying to get around Penley. Really, everybody behind Ball. So, you look here, from Ball to Maltese, all those guys are on that alternating tire strategy. Cannot get around this 8. Granted, Penley's going to have to pit in about 5 laps. 38 is the... Oh, let's see if I can pit this time. No, Ball.
Yeah, we got a couple takers here.
So,
I think the 72 and the 88.
Yeah, so 38 was the distance. With that caution, you could probably push it to 40. Right now, Penley and a lot of the other guys are at 36. And this is where a caution would really help Grindle. Actually, no, I think Grindle wants to wait till these guys come down pit lane and then see a caution. Trap all these faster guys a lap down, yes.
And with cold tires and everybody pitting, you might just see a caution here, you know?
Well,
guys getting a little too, what's it called? I can't think of the word, darn.
And here's another thing to think of, right? So let's say Penley pits, right? And mind you, Grindle and them can still go 12 more laps. Let's say we see a caution 8 laps after Penley comes on pit lane. We already saw what 5 lap order tires do.
Right. That would really mix things up. Make you kind of start to think about, you know, what to do from there, you know?
Tony, man, this is stuff I think about in my head when I crew chief and race all the time.
I'm just trying to hold on to it when I'm racing. I'm just trying not to die out here.
And so Washington 12 was Slate. Oh, no, never mind. I thought Slate was on brand new tires. Yeah, as more people start pitting for tires and getting those new tires, it really cranks up the factor of a caution just due to the fact you're going to have guys, you know, turning second and a half faster laps. I mean, let's talk about fall-off time. So Grindle's best time's at 31.5. Penley's best time's at 31.2. Last time by, they both did 32.9. So they're looking at almost over a second and a half fall-off for some of these guys.
That's hot landing for you, man. It'll eat those tires. Speaking of, here comes Penley.
But yeah, it looks like Penley coming down pit lane this time. Same with Banks, Gonzalez. Marshall staying out. I think Marshall's on the alternating strategy. Let's take a look. He is. Newbrawl stayed out as one. I don't mind that call. I think staying out here for Newbrawl is good. Just due to the fact, I mean, I don't think he can go too much longer. Maybe another lap or two, but if somehow he gets a caution, that gives Newbrawl a ton of track position. Him and Goker both. Well, let's see. Newbrawl coming in this time. And I'll say this: New Atlanta, or not New Atlanta, Old Atlanta is probably one of the easier pit lanes to get down because the transition is not super aggressive like it is a lot of mile and a half.
Yeah, no, you don't have the whole going from bank into nothing but flat. It's almost like slanted, like sloped down. It's really nice.
The only thing that makes Old Atlanta really hard to pit on is because you really don't have
The yellow flag is out.
And there's the yellow.
It is. There it is.
Okay, going back to what I was trying to say. You don't have really a marker to go off of. Let's take a look at back of what happened there. Man, that trapped a lot of guys a lap down.
Looks like it was the 51.
Did he finally get us?
So spin. So was Schaefer up ahead of him. You see that? So spin trying to come off.
Oh yeah, him.
Tires. He's done.
Schaefer self-spawn as well.
Yeah.
Schaefer has left rear damage again. Not a huge impact for Schaefer though. A little
he'll
bit,
be all
but
right.
nothing bad.
He can buff that out. However, the 51, he's done. You can't buff. You can't buff out the engine. But I hate to say it, man, but I called it. I called it. Them cold tires on this track. If you don't get heat in those tires, trying to come off pit road, especially, self spin, and that's gonna make things shake here, man.
Yeah, and once again, the difference in tires is gonna be huge here. I mean, you look at someone like Dinger, he's out there at 9-lap old tires, and he has to stay out here. You gotta stay out and get the wave around.
Yeah.
I mean, someone like Farnan, Newbrawl, and Penley, they're not a huge effort. They're maybe on 2-3 lap old tires, which shouldn't be too big of a deal here. But everybody else is probably on looking 5 lap or older tires, green flag laps.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Newbraw, Penley, Farnan, they're gonna be all right. You know, they're gonna be able to keep up. They're gonna be able to hold their own. But yeah, I don't know, man. That's exactly what we were talking about.
Yep, and that right there is why I 100% love the call Grendel made coming down pit lane. Because before that, Grendel was struggling to keep. He was running right around the top 10 in stage 1, so had to do something differently. And as of right now, it looks like it could pay off big time here for the 27 Alan Grendel.
$55 laps to go. It's starting to get to crunch time here. Got at least one more pit after this.
Yeah, and this is where if you're really, and these guys up front, Grendel, Ball, Leota, I mean really anybody who's on this tire strategy here that put them up front, you got to be smart here. You got to keep that discipline to not go out there and just roast your tires up. Still got to go out there and save tires, but now you're in a little bit of a different situation because they have just one set left now. So what do you do for these guys? If I'm Grendel, I run it long.
Run it as far as it'll take you.
Run as far as it can take you. You have one set left, and you want that one set. If there's a late race caution, have as few laps on as possible because there's some guys out there on track that still have 2 sets left.
Exactly. Hey, I just want to give a shout out to Stein. Look at him, P10 after his mishap early in the race. Good recovery.
Yeah, I kind of hope he gets podium. I kind of want to hear what happened.
Love that guy. Maltese also having a
Green.
I can't pronounce that guy's last name. I'm
Maltese?
so sorry. He has a good Maltese. Aha, see, he had a good recovery as well the differing strategies.
Green flag out in the air as Michael Ball got a really good launcher on that restart. Grindle, though, gonna send it into the inside, gonna clear him off of turn 2. Grindle maintains the lead here on this restart. Top 5 all single filed out. First 2 wide racing action back here for 5th between 4th and Marshall. There's the 4 of Maltese, 7 of Kevin Stein, 77 of Golker. A lot of these guys getting a huge benefit with that last caution.
Yeah, that top 5, they got single file out as fast as possible because they have the same mindset. Try to take care of it here, try to run it as long as possible.
Yeah, and I'm going to say this, I don't like how Grindle's jumping out to that big of a lead already.
Now you want to back it up a little bit.
I mean, Grindle just ran as fast as last time by, or 2 laps ago, so, yeah. I don't like how Grindle's going out there, jumping out there so far.
Yeah, he put himself in this position. He needs to take care of it now.
I like what Ball's doing. You see Ball back there kind of controlling the field, just chilling out there a second, letting the race come to him. You see Leota and Thwaites trying to make their way around him, but Michael Ball doing a really good job. Ball saving tires. Well, I would imagine saving tires, playing some defense as well.
Ooh, speaking of playing defense, Leota gets into the back of him. He saves it, though. What a save.
Oh, they ain't saved yet. There he goes. He saved it.
I was about to say, now they touch it again. And Stein is the victor in that little scuffle there. He goes all the way up to second.
Yeah, look at how much gap and room Stein's making up. It looks like already Grindle's starting to feel the effect of going out there too quickly as Stein has closed that gap to 2 seconds, now a 10th and a half as they enter turn number 1. Yeah, I think Grindle pushed too hard.
Out of turn 2. Yeah, he did. He did. Got the crossover going. Stein going for the lead. He gets an extra point if he lead a lap here.
And watching Grindle fall back, I mean, that just shows you how detrimental it is when you go out there and push too hard. We've only been out there for, I don't even think 5 laps, 5 laps, and he's already fallen back to 4th and he's still falling backwards. It's now McKenzie coming to that back bumper, but Stein out there leading the way. Michael Ball, where did Michael Ball fall to? Going back here. Oh, catching him and Maltese.
They are still touching.
He's falling back to 9th.
Gonna lose another one right here.
I really hope they did not take 2 tires. No, they didn't. They all took 4. Okay. Yeah, look at Thwaites running the outside, trying to go Stein.
He's going to have that momentum coming off the top.
Yeah, and I don't mind that. You know, you're on still somewhat newer tires. Use them to your advantage. Run that outside line, but you got to minimize how much you're doing. Like, if on Thwaites here, if you don't get it here, he might.
Still has that momentum. He's an inch in the way. He's going to be clear right here.
Yep. I was about to say, if you're Thwaites and you did not get it there, you got to go back down to run the bottom. But he's still, see, I don't like the call.
Yeah,
I don't like running the high line. You got to get back down to the bottom. You are going to roast the right front. I mean, I know it's a next gen, but in a full fuel run, it was a 25% difference in tire wear running on the high line to running the low line for a whole run.
Yeah, I mean, it's just universal, you know. Top line will eat your tires. It's faster, yes. And it's great in the situational. You know, you're trying to get past somebody, you're trying to defend the spot. But once you get that position, like he is now, get down to the bottom. Single file all the way back.
Yeah, this is kind of where Atlanta kind of gets a little drawn out in the single file racing start. We had a really good green flag run earlier in this stage. Can they keep it going here? Well, it looks like the waves might have got up in the wall there a little bit.
Just a tad, just kissed it.
And I'll say this, so let's take a So I'm gonna say this. So if I am Penley, Gonzalez, or really anybody else has 2 tire sets left, if I'm those guys, you split this last remaining stage in half. So they went green flag race around lap 75. I would come down pit lane probably around lap 103 to 105 and split it directly in half. Maybe a little bit sooner. But if you're one of the guys that only have 1 set left, you gotta run it long. You got to.
Exactly. Yep. You don't have that luxury of getting to make that call, splitting it in half.
Nope. I mean, and then yet again, you run the risk of a caution falling, but, I mean, going back to what I was saying earlier, you can't expect a different outcome doing the same thing as everybody else, so, I mean, we saw Penley up there leading the race. He is struggling to get back into the top 10, currently running 11th. I think Penley's saving grace would be short pitting here, and then hoping for a caution after some of the other leaders pit.
Shaping up to be a good finish
that kind
here.
of contradicts what the hell I said earlier about short pitting too early, but
it's all about situation. It's a situational thing. It really is.
I'm gonna be honest. So let's say he comes in at 100, and let's say everybody else runs the tank dry and comes in at 110, right? I don't think 20 laps is enough time for it to significantly hurt Penley on the back end of a run. I don't.
Right.
Wait, still leading the way here. 40 to go this time. 41 to go here this time by.
Waits is running a little bit slower than Stein is. You can tell that running high all those laps is starting to catch up to him here.
I just saw the score of the football game. Wow, did not expect to see that.
What's the score right now? It's the Cards and the Cowboys, yeah?
24-7 Cardinals.
Dak has never beaten the choke allegations, man.
Wow.
That's tough.
I don't know who's more of a paid, Dak or Tua.
Both of them. I don't know. It's neck and neck. No pun intended.
Tua turned the ball over.
I'm weak.
You've never heard him called that?
No.
That's his nickname. Tua turned the ball over.
I love it.
Wait, though. Oh, it looked like the car might have got. Maybe, I don't know. That was a really odd exit. It looked like maybe the car kind of got away from them a little bit coming off of Ford. Didn't leave a lot of ground to Stein. But these two guys kind of drove away from the field and have the second lead over the third place driver, Tom Golker.
Yeah, I've been cycling through the field, just kind of keeping an eye on some battles since we're so drawn out here. And the amount of fellas I've seen hit that wall coming out of 2 and coming out of 4, man, they are holding on to it. They are giving these cars everything they got coming down to 38 laps to go.
Yeah, speaking of battle, we got Donovan McKenzie looking the inside of Alan Grindle Jr. for fifth. One of those spots. Somewhere up there.
It's it. No, he doesn't.
I tell you what, Kelly McKenzie there, he sent it in way too hard at one. Way too hard.
Right front. Yeah.
You kind of saw the car drift up the track, getting that four-wheel tight slide.
I thought he was going for the slide job for a second.
I mean, Grindle's doing a really good job defending the position. Makes a little slight contact there, nothing big.
Nah, that's just rubbing.
I think he'll get it here off of 2. No, Grindle.
Here comes the momentum. Oh, he cuts him a break. Here comes Cannon. Everybody hold on to it.
Yeah,
Grindle's coming back out.
Looks like McKenzie wanted to slide up there, but realized there had been a little bit too much of a chop on the nose of Grindle, so he decided to stay down that middle line. And pretty smart move there by Darren Cannon, kind of being patient there, knowing it was getting a little sketchy, not forcing the issue 3 wide.
Very smart. Very smart. You can't put yourself in a winning position if you ain't running. Those are just facts.
Yeah. Lap 95, so, man, I'm telling you, if I'm Penley, I think I pit around lap 100. You got that extra set of tires left. I just don't think Penley can get back up anywhere near the lead unless he tries a short pit strategy and hope the yellow falls in his favor. I mean, you got the extra set of tires to do it. Why not?
Why not? Exactly. That's exactly what I was going to say. Why not? Going back up to the lead.
Driving away from Stein.
I was about to say, it looks like Thwaites is moving on now. He backed it up for a little bit, and now he's not holding back. He is getting away from him.
Yeah, it's one of those guys that doesn't really have the finishes he wanted or he should have had in trucks last season.
But he was consistently up there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was definitely. I mean, he made it to the playoffs for a reason. He was one of those quiet, consistent guys.
He got the 3.3 KI rating, so you know he got speed.
Well, let's see if he can lock himself in. 33 laps to go this time by.
And I will say this, because I've never been in this position before. Getting that win out of the way early, like, I didn't realize how much of a stress relief it was. Every season in this league I have ever raced, granted I've had wins before, but I've always been in a points position. But now I can actually kind of go out there and try different strategies and not have to worry about points.
Yeah, congratulations on your win, by the way. I don't think I said that earlier.
Yeah, I think the huge congratulations goes to my teammate Joey. Oh, Brandon Banks on a pit lane. See, I like that call. Banks, smart move there. Wait, no, what? Oh no, Nance entered pit lane. Banks passed him. That's what showed him at SDK. But still like that call. No, hold on. Does Nance have the extra set of tires he can do that with? Oh, I don't know. 25. Does he? He does. Okay, so I like that call by Nance. I mean, granted, you're kind of praying that a caution falls in your favor, but it's what makes NASCAR so interesting.
Yeah, the different strategies.
Yes.
Just seeing everybody have those different calls. It makes it fun. It makes it fun when it gets to these long green flag rules.
And it makes it more tricky on iRacing because we're not pros. None of us have the pro label by our name, you know. We're
not at all.
We're a bunch of scrubs out here just having fun on weeknights, you know. So cautions tend to fall a lot more often during green flag stops than not. So
exactly.
You just gotta kind of hope luck in your favor.
We saw the proof in that pudding just a little bit earlier.
Yeah, just about 40 laps ago. Yeah.
Yeah. Peters is down on pit road. I'm not sure if he has the extra tires or not. I'm sure he does.
No, Peters does not. This is his last set. I don't agree with that.
I don't agree with that either. I know we already said it, but Thwaites is checked out even more, man.
Yeah, Forens just got around Stein. Now, Forens will park it with a couple laps to go. He is an admin.
Yep, just out there for fun, like you said earlier.
I'm kind of shocked Penley hasn't hit it. Like, if I'm Penley, he's still sitting 11. He has not made up no ground in this run at all. Brandon's starting to track backwards.
Oh yeah, big time.
He's going back to ninth, and I called it out at the start of the green flag run. He was pushing way too hard as he is feeling it here in the back end of this run. Slides up, almost chops the nose off the 40 of Miller. Here goes Miller and Penley. Penley finally be able to crack back into the top 10 for the first time since he pitted.
There goes the 16 down to pit road.
Oh, 16 looks like he had damage though. He does. 16 hit the wall. Huge right front damage on 16 Donovan McKenzie.
Oh no, Penley!
Yellow flag is out.
Oh, Grindle.
Oh,
Grindle and Penley got into it.
Oh, Schaefer!
Oh my God.
Well.
Oh man. Well, there goes all that talk, huh?
Man, this kills Nance, too. Ooh, what did happen there?
I came in on it at the very back half. I have no idea.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know you could fault anyone right there. Everyone's just battling for track position right there, and it's just such an odd corner. Marshall, ooh, does he make it through? He might have. But look at this hit, Grandel. Wham! Oh, Michael Ball barely makes it through. That's a 3 of Schaefer. There's nowhere for him to go. Oh, he was coming off a pit lane!
No way.
Oh, no, he wasn't. Never mind. When I went to him, he was below the apron like he was coming off the pit lane. See him wrecking in front of him, there's nowhere to go. He goes low. He sees Penley come low and just right into the right front of Grindle.
E-boned. Well, this changes everything, Isaac. This changes the whole complexion of what we've been kind of gearing up for, doesn't it?
Yeah, and I'm going to say this now. If you're one of the guys that have just one set left, you better hope to God there's no more cautions. Oh, I think the 2 might have got caught speeding there. Ooh, Donovan McKenzie said he crashed now? Oh, he can't.
Yeah, he's sluggish down there.
I want to see what happened to Donovan because it looked like when he was pitting, he had a lot of right front damage.
His lap that he went in, he didn't hit nothing. I'm watching back right now.
Maybe that's how it's set up because when I saw him coming down pit lane, that right front looked like it was towed in. Well, maybe, okay, maybe not. ARCA brake central? No. I don't think Schaefer's really ARCA braking. I mean, he went low. And I really can't fault Penley there. Penley's just trying to get the hell off the track. Yeah, it's just wrong place at wrong time for Schaefer.
I mean, yeah, he woed it up.
And really,
he woed it up a little bit.
In that whole wreck, I can't really, like, fault anyone for it.
No, the D oval gets really slippery right there, right where that happened. So
I'll tell you
just guys trying to get after it.
That looked a lot like a wreck at Kentucky. Kentucky, those wrecks happen a lot coming out of the tri-ovals. A lot.
Well, we are about to go green here. 24 laps left. Gonzalez is cycling up to the front, somewhere he is used to being after last season.
Yeah, he did pit there. I'm almost wondering.
Perfect timing, man. I mean, got Gonzalez first, Waits lining up on the outside second, Leota third, Stein fourth, Golker fifth. That's your top 5 right there. And I have a feeling we're about to see the intensity get ramped right up, man. 24 laps to go. A lot of these guys on their last set, you might see them just start gunning for you.
Green, green, green.
Back out in the air, back where we go. Gonzalez is the launch.
Top 4, honestly, get away.
Yeah. And once again, it's 23 to go, but you can't go out there and set hot laps. You still got to do a lot of tire saving. Gonzalez loose.
Wiggling, oh my God.
Loose. Leota to the lead. I think Gonzalez took 2. Look how loose that car is. He had to have took it 2.
Yeah. Yeah.
We have yet to see a car be that loose. He had to. There's no way he didn't take 2.
He was trying to go off the old strategy, man. He was hoping for green flags right there.
Sam Toyota to the lead here. Now Kevin Stein looking to
Stein
take it
touches the
over.
wall.
Hits the wall though, but he clears them. Yeah, Gonzalez is just fighting a loose race car.
Oh my gosh, he's loose through the whole corner. He is drifting. He's not turning. He is drifting, folks.
On board here. Look, oh, look at him fight that wheel. Oh my god. I'll give him props.
Oh.
Oh no! What happened? What a save!
Oh, Maltese!
What happened though? I was on board. Oh, Maltese hit the wall.
Got up to his right. No caution.
Caution, yellow
There
flag.
it is. You'll have a second to look at it here, Isaac. That was crazy.
I think the caution for Gordon. I don't know why he's so slow. He don't have a ton of damage, I don't think. Oh, maybe his left front broke. Yeah, his left front broke. Well, if I'm Gonzalez, I think we come down and take 4. Yeah, 4.
Yeah. No kidding. That did not work out.
No.
I think he took those two thinking we're going to stay green, thinking he had a second maybe that he could have everything balance out, but that caution just duped him. Taking a look here at the wreck, I mean, Gonzalez is just loose. Maltese tries to miss it, hits the wall, comes back down into the 81. Not really much he could have done different there.
Oh. To go, fully normal race. Nothing crazy happened at all. I will say this, I am shocked at how many people are out because I don't remember there being like a huge wreck. I mean, there have been a couple ones that involved 3 or 4 people, but there has not been a massive wreck yet tonight.
Yeah, no, we haven't had any big ones or anything, but yeah,
No.
just looking here, I mean, it must have just been a bunch of self-wrecks that we missed, you know, just Hotlanta being Hotlanta.
Oh, yep, let's just leave the wide receiver 1 wide open. Why not, Cardinals? Jeez. I think Mark put it there. He did. I think he put the other 2 tires on if he didn't have 4 laps.
That's a good decision. That's a good decision. That's what I would have done.
That car looked not fun to drive.
Oh my goodness. Either, I mean, not fun in front of, like, you know, 30 other guys. No, not at all. If you're out there by yourself, I'm sure you're having a blast, right? But in front of the whole pack like that, man, that's scary.
A bunch of... Yeah, there have been a lot hitting the wall. So 13 to go, come to 16. These guys still really aren't in a spot to go all out. I mean, we saw Grindle go all out at the start of that last long green flag run, and within 5 laps, he was shuffled back to 5th. So these guys still got to have that discipline to kind of save a little bit of tires. Granted, they don't got to go in super save mode, but you still can't go out there and put any qualifying laps here for the first couple laps.
And having that discipline, that's hard as a driver, right? Like, you see the carrot, you see the gold, you see the playoff spot. It's hard not to be like, go, 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 as we're coming down to 16 when the green hits. You really do have to have that discipline. You have to take care of your chicken here.
Chicken? This ain't the right Series for that. That's Tuesday night. That's Tuesday night. Alrighty, gonna go back green flag racing. 16 to go here at Atlanta for the COPD Warriors 195. Stein,
Green.
Waits, row number 1. Green flag back in the air.
Big run for Stein. Great jump off the 40. Had a big checkup. A little bit of wheel spin. Nothing too serious, though. They're able to get it rolling. Leota looking to the inside of Waits, coming off at 2. Waits is going to have the run on that high side. He should be able to keep the position here.
Yeah, with 16 to go, it might get a little bit dicey, especially towards the back of the pack.
Oh, yeah.
We go to Andy Cole. He has Michael Ball, who's inside right behind him. The 72, David Farmer. Really haven't talked a lot about him. Had a pretty quiet night. Looking for a good top 10 finish here in the second race of the season.
After a night like tonight, a quiet night is welcome. Good for him.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to talk a lot about Michael Newbraw. Actually, the fastest, not, I wouldn't say fastest, but the best finishing DVR guy is right now, sitting at 11. Who it is, Dave. Wow. Look at Cole trying to make way through the field.
Going to that high side. See if he can get a run. On the 77 of Golker here. He's going to do a crossover. Great move. Is he on fresh tires?
The yellow flag is
I don't
out.
know. We got another yellow.
Let's see what that's for. What had happened?
Comes out of the Maltese.
Maltese and Peters.
They're 3 wide. Oh, Maltese got tight right out of the road. Goes down and hits the 13 slider buff and reflects the 86 of Peters.
And they fight to drive another day. I mean, not too much damage there.
Yes.
And that'll stack them back up. And now
I
we
don't-
should be, what, 10 laps to green?
Yeah, still don't think it's go time though.
You don't think so?
No, I do. I will say this though. I think if you have that fresh set of tires,
Right now's the time.
I would say yes, because if we get another caution, it's going to be too late to make moves. I mean, we have 18 on the lead lap. Granted, some of the guys are just involved in that race. Yeah, if you have that extra set, I think now is the time to put them on. I don't know who does.
Smoke them if you got them. Smoke them if you got them. We're about to
Especially
see.
if you're outside the top 10. If you're outside the top 10, I would definitely put some tires on here if you got a set. Your net gain is a lot more than what your net loss would be.
100%.
Oh, Cole, no.
40? No? Farnan, first taker there. 72.
Yeah, I don't know if I agree with that. I mean, he was right on top 10. Banks he's coming up pit lane, the 17. We have not talked about it all tonight. That's Tyler Berry. And a couple other takers. Schaefer, he has damage up. Peters has damage, and the 4 has damage, so.
That makes sense. Yeah, you know, taking a look at the field. How many cars do we got on the lead lap? Really, if you're Farnan in this situation, you're hoping that this runs green for the rest of the way. Maybe even hoping for a green-white checkered to stack them back up.
Yeah, if you're Farnan here, I don't like that he's starting inside. You want it outside here, and he's going to be 3 starting 15th.
Yeah, he's got to get to that outside as soon as possible to make anything shake here.
Real quick, I'm looking at spots gained. So, this is just an order. +5, +29, +7, +21, +2, +12, +8, +20, +26, +23, +5, +20, +7. Top 13 have all gained a ton of spots. And then you look at the bottom of the field, it's all minus double digits. So, it has definitely been a flip of where you qualified and where you run it. I mean, Michael Sweet's +29 in second. Darren Cannon +26 in ninth.
And that gives you room for even more being back there in ninth.
Cole
And
up
having
21.
much. Golly. That's impressive, man. 31st to second, right on, Thwaites. Good for you, man.
20 pit stalls. Hey, that's not my place to say something.
Oh, coming to the green, 10 laps left. Let's see who disagrees with you and thinks it's go time.
I still don't think it's go time. I mean, maybe Farnan and the guys.
Oh yeah, Farnan for sure.
I just don't think 10 is go time. I don't even know how much advantage Farnan's gonna have.
Yeah, we have had a bunch of yellows since the pit.
Yeah.
Where is Farnan? 15th? I mean, he only lost 5 spots with that pit there.
Green, green, green.
Alright, time to go. Grandpa got in the air. Stop leading the way. Try to follow along here, Farnan. See what he can do.
Leota to the inside of Thwaites. I'll keep you updated on. Ooh, Thwaites is going. Ooh, Stein's getting spun by Thwaites. No!
Huge hit to the inside wall.
Oh, you hate to see it.
Stay green, though.
Let's see. He got it back rolling. So we're going to stay green here. And Leota takes the lead. With all of that hullabaloo.
Yeah, but Leota has to defend a lot of hard-charging guys, and don't count those guys on 4 tires that can push a little bit harder here. Holmes waits right on that bumper of Leota. Calm Goldberg's had a quiet night. How about Brian Marshall in the 94? Someone who you don't really see up towards the front a lot. I mean, Gonzalez making his way back to the front. He said, hey, my car actually handles good now that I have 4 tires on it. Let's try to get the win.
Ooh, Kolb's going for the crossover here.
Oh,
gets to the inside of Leota.
And I like what Kolb did there. He really delayed his entry into the corner and really messed up the line for Leota. Leota, though, able to power along the outside. Oh, contact between Leota to the wall and Kolb. Kolb goes for a spin-a-rooney to the grass.
Talk about the lawnmower, man. He chopped that infield up good. Still no yellow, though.
Still no yellow. Thwaites got a really good run off of turn 2. There's 7 to go. Did Leota go out there and push too hard? Has Thwaites pushed too hard? Has anyone saved anything for these final 7 laps?
Thwaites is all over him like white on rice.
Oh, gosh. Thwaites has already wrecked 1 guy. Oh, see, I don't like that. I don't like Leota did that. He left the outside open. Thwaites, though, going to get a run on corner exit. Leota going to block. Thwaites to look to the outside yet again. Leota is using that mirror to his advantage, blocking every run that 12 has.
Coming off of turn 4. We're going to have 5 laps to go here at the line. Thwaites is all over him, man. He wants this win.
I think Leota wants it more. Once again, Leota leaves that outside open. If I'm Leota, you gotta run that outside. One of these times, Thwaites can get too good of a run, you're not gonna be able to block it, and he's gonna get to your outside.
Leota heard you. He's going up top here. He's like, no way.
Oh, maybe a little too far up top. Drifts up into the wall. Almost. Thwaites should get him run off a corner exit. He does. No. Leota battles back to the outside. Thwaites does lead that last lap by. 4 to go here at Atlanta. Thwaites got him here.
Trying to clear him.
Leota, they're going to look for the crossover down the backstretch.
I don't think he has enough momentum here. No, he does. He gets to the inside of him, but Thwaites is going to have the run coming off the top.
Oh, they make a little bit of contact. Oh, and how about this? Look back in third. Look who is coming on 4 fresh tires with 3 to go. Brandon Banks looking to go back-to-back. And last time by, Banks ran 3/10 quicker while trying to make some passes.
He loves seeing these guys go side by side. Look at the run he has here. Right past Leota, blows the doors off.
And now he dives the inside of Thwaites.
Oh my gosh. Is he going to be able to make a stick here? Does Thwaites have some on form? Let's see.
No, Thwaites on the lower tires. Banks easily clearing Thwaites. 2 to go here in Atlanta. And this is why I said take those tires if you have them. Brandon Banks was running outside the top 10 when he took those tires. It's going to clear Thwaites with 2 to go off of turn 2. Brandon Banks looking to start the season with back-to-back wins, and he's a lap away.
Let's see if they get to the white here.
All right, I don't see William Byron on track. We're good to go. White flag in the air. 1 to go for Brandon Banks.
And right here, he can just cruise at this point, man. He is still just 4/10, 3/10 faster than these guys.
Yeah, and real quick, another guy to talk about. David Farn is still trying to make his way through the field, gain some spots. He's sitting back here in 11th. So the new tires didn't pay off as much as he thought it would. But Brandon Banks managed those 4 tires pay off. He's going to come off of turn 4, is second in front of Michael Thwaites, and win the second race of the season, 2 in a row to start the season for Banks. Thwaites second, and Leota hard fought third place finish for him. And how about Michael Newbraw? Top 4 finish for Newbraw. And Tyler Berry did not talk about the 17 at all tonight. Another one of those drivers who took 4 tires. He's going to get a top 5 finish.
Leota just came on, said, good job, Banks, out of nowhere. And he's not wrong, man. Banks took those 4, and he let
really
the field know.
It's almost like I knew that would happen if you took 4 tires there.
I mean,
you
called it.
It's almost
you
like I
called
have
it.
a lot of experience crew chief in broadcasting.
You called it, man. Rest of the top 10, we got Brian Marshall coming up in 6th. Golker's 7th, started in 7th, so finished where he should have been. The Dinger 8th, Cannon 9th, and Farnan did get to 10th, so rounded out the top 10 there.
Yeah, I don't think Farnan net gained any. I think he finished where he would have, but smart move there to try a different strategy to maybe make up some spots. Good top 10 finish there for David Farnan.
Banks burning it down over there with Schaefer and Newbraw in the wings watching their teammate, man.
What a
finish.
Yeah. It's a tism, man. It's a tism. Tism has its advantages. All right, we'll do a RL crew chief. I was for League vs. League. All right, I'm gonna do a ad break. We'll be right back for the interviews.
SFH, Still Fucking Here, is a clothing and apparel brand built to change the world. We are survivors, warriors, and fighters. We are tenacious, relentless, and vigilant. We've been through hell and made it out the other side, and now we are determined to spend our lives giving back to those who need help in their fight. Whether you are a cancer survivor, recovering addict, a survivor of an abusive relationship, someone who has fought to gain control of their health, or a wounded vet such as myself, or simply someone that is fighting a battle and proud of how far you've come, we are with you. 50% of all net proceeds from our brand will be given back to those that need it most, and this will be for the life of our company. Join us in our mission. Buy some awesome gear like this, wear it proudly, spread the word. We are in this together. We are still fucking here. I end up feeling a need, like I feel like I'm...
of my bitch, I ain't even gonna bed. All I do is hit, I don't even care if I said that BB on my shit. Yeah, the love so bad, but I ain't cuffing bitch. I want Miley, I want Gaba, I want Rossi.
All right, we're back. Let's get our interview started as we're going to kick it off with our third place finisher, Mr. Sam Liotta, falling just a couple laps shy of collecting that first win here for your Xfinity Series career. Man, what a race it was there for you.
Oh, I can absolutely agree. I just seem to love these Atlanta Motor Speedways, man. From the Super Speedway to the classics here. I don't know why. Just something about it always cooks. But
Hey, I'm just
I'll
saying,
definitely say.
if you would have won this race, you would have done something I did when I first came into this league. My first 2 wins were at Old Texas and then New Texas. So if you would have done it, you would have done the same thing I did. Collect your first 2 victories at the same track. Collect your victories at the same track, different layout. But like I said, man, just coming up a couple laps short, banks on those new tires. I knew it was going to happen. I made the call. If you had some, use them. Although even if you had a set, I would not have had you from the pit lane. You staying out there was a good call. Unfortunately, falling a few laps short, but what a race there was for you, man. I'll let you get your shout outs in and congrats on your podium finish here this week, and good luck next week at Nashville. Super Speedway.
Thanks, man. I have to be honest. That was one run where we were right. Like we took tires early and we didn't have a set left, and that was like how we had to stay out. At least we got a few laps led. A fight with Michael Thwaites. He was great in trucks. Brandon Banks, dude, blew our doors off. That all being said, I want to shout out.
Welcome to Xfinity.
Yeah, dude. Honestly, I'm excited to be here. I'm excited to get these runs, and with the Kodak 55 here. Shout out to Mirage SRR. Gotta say, I know they're the greatest team, but Ethan, Mikey Ball, Alan Grindle, Joe Ibarra, they're great teammates. Shout out to Richard Maltese for making the Kodak 55, and shout out to you guys for putting this on. I know that it's changed a little bit from the last few seasons, but the fact you guys are still doing it here it means a lot to, in my opinion, it means a lot and I'm very thankful for it. Shout out to everyone in Xfinity. Genuinely, like I know we're still getting over the teething problems, but I know these guys are some of the best already, and so it's gonna be one I won't swear, one heck of a season coming up here. I hope. But anyways, I'll shut up now. I know you got the other boys to talk to, but thank you guys. What a race, man! Say it again, podium.
Hey, congrats, Leota.
Yeah. Oh, you guys are the best. All right.
Later, man.
Peace.
All right, let's bring your P2 finisher falling. I think you fell 2 laps short. Brandon Banks is coming on the fresh tires. There's just too much to hold off there. Solid run for you here tonight, man. Good finish. Second place finish for you. I mean, I don't know if you had a set left. I mean, like I told Leo, I think even if you had a set left Thwaites, I don't think I would have had you come down pit lane and take him to give up all that track position. But unfortunately, it didn't fall in your favor. Unfortunately, this was a COPD awareness 195 and not 190.
Yeah, I know, right? No, I didn't have an extra set left. Otherwise, I probably would have taken. I don't know if I would have taken him there.
It would have been a tricky call being
no,
there.
Yeah, it would have been a tough call.
No, I'm not. I'm not Chris Gell. I wouldn't have.
But yeah, no, I mean, just
yes, I'm gonna be throwing shade at Chris Gale probably all season long. Get ready for that. It's coming.
No worries. Yeah, I mean, it was a good race though. I mean, I definitely the strategy played out pretty well. I mean, can't complain. So just one spot short. I mean, can't help it when somebody's able to save tires and they just get a good break, and yeah.
He didn't save tires. He pitted there for tires.
He had an extra set in the wings.
Yes.
Yeah, he pitted on lap 118, and it was just enough for him. I mean, I think just me and Sam, fighting back and forth and it just allowed them to get closer.
Yeah,
It was
Quicker.
quite the battle to watch and broadcast up here, man. You guys were putting on a show for sure.
and
Yeah, it was fun. That
I
was
don't
so much
know
fun.
if you listen to broadcast. I kind of mentioned that it like because you guys went green with 10 to go, and we saw earlier in the race, Grendel went out there and just got a huge lead, and then within 5 laps fell right back to you guys. So I knew if you guys went out there and raced too hard, it would really open the door for these fresher tires to take advantage, and I think that's what happened there. You and Leota were just racing a little too hard, probably Monday night quarterbacking it, probably looking back, wishing you would save tires and let Leota drive away and reel them back in. But, I mean, with 10 to go, that's so hard to do. I mean, any other mile and a half we go to, you look at 10 to go, like, all right, it's go time. Atlanta's not any other mile and a half. You gotta conserve tires unless it's like 3 to go. So, something to think about and sit on, and if we ever come back here, know what you could have done differently. So, congrats on that. Look at you, shout out to them now.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, let's pull our race winner in, going back to back. I will say this: I'm gonna throw some more shade. I don't care. Definitely had Cliff Daniels on the box there, making that comment. But no,
Yeah.
I gotta ask you, dude. I don't know if you listen to the broadcast. I know you've been racing Xfinity for years, and you and Schaefer and all DVR, you guys know there's almost always a caution with 10 to go. So was it kind of the strategy from the get-go to save that set of tires for that reason at this track?
Well, I mean, yeah, a little bit, but honestly, it was just I ended up getting stuck on that freaking green flag pit stop that we had there, and went a lap down. So we got the wave and did all that mess, and then trying to get back up through the field again. I ended up running in the back of Newbro. I don't know if somebody checked up in front of him or what, and then we got nose damage, and I'm sitting there, and the car was completely off the pace. I was done. And it just worked out that I had another set. I think they pit a little bit earlier in the race, and we didn't, and it just worked out that way. But yeah, I didn't think I was going to get there. I thought maybe top 10 at best, and the tire fall off was just dramatic. I mean, I know this track obviously a cheese grater, but it was like if you just overdrove 2 or 3 laps too much, you were done. You could just you could really just roll the center and just kill it across the bottom, man. It was amazing. So and tires, like I said, even 3 laps tires were just big difference. So
I had actually said in the broadcast when that last caution flew, I was like, if you are outside the top 10, you have a set left. Come down pit lane and use it, because I knew. Granted, I know these guys didn't run maybe 4 laps on tires. But there was a point in the race. It was at the end of stage 1. We had those guys try to flip the stage, and you just saw those guys on 5 lap older tires just drop. So I'm like, if you got a set left, use it, and you use it. You kind of slice your way through the field a lot better than a lot of the other guys did. I know you, the 17, and the 72 were 3 of the guys I can remember off the top of my head that took tires, and I mean, I think your experience in these cars compared to those two really paid off there at the end. And maybe, I don't know if you did, but maybe you saved a little bit of tires knowing 10 laps is a long way to go at Atlanta.
Yeah, yes, it was a long ways. It was just trying to be patient, and it was really hard to do because I was trying to roll the bottom and just try not to get too aggressive and end up burning up the right front. And they just kept giving me the bottom. So I just, kept taking it, and, we'd go 3 wide and they would just give it to me. So, appreciate them driving me clean. They could have blocked and did some crazy stuff there and got us caught up in something. But yeah, that was 10 laps is a long time here. Like I said, even like you said, 3 lap, 4 lap different tires is dramatic. So, yeah, when I saw like 3 or 4 laps to go and I could see the leaders up there, I was like, yeah, it's over. There's no way unless I catch a caution. Yeah, I was like, man, this thing is rolling. So, yeah, I just got lucky there, honestly. I mean, we were probably a top 3 car. It was just, it's just the race in general just did not go our way ever. At least until the end there. So,
whole lot of action, action everywhere.
Now,
yeah.
I gotta ask you, you were coming up on 2 guys new to the series this season. Were you kind of worried at all about maybe one of them throwing a nasty block, or were you just kind of hoping that they race the same way as everybody else raced you. Because I know me and Cup, if I'm coming from 2 new people, I don't know how the hell they race. I'm gonna be a little sketchy about it. You just kind of send it and just kind of hope they gave you the room, knowing that you had fresh tires.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know either one of them very well. We got to, at least to speak for a second there in the waiting room. Seemed to be pretty nice guys. I just, yeah, we had such a run coming off of 2. I was like, oh my god, we're like 5 mile an hour faster. Oh my god, I hope they don't try to block because they'll be dead. So
it was crazy.
yeah, so yeah, I mean when something like that's just more or less just being aware, and those guys seemed like they were, had a little bit of self-awareness to them. So there was no way you probably could hold off tires. I mean, there's nobody in this field that could hold off even 3 or 4 lap fresher tires. I'm telling you, it was crazy, the difference in speed. I love this track. Yeah. So I think last year I was racing this track. I think I was up by 8 seconds here, and the caution came out, and I got wrecked, I think, on the restart. So I needed some redemption here. So
yeah, and talking about redemption, Michael Newbraw, your teammate, really solid performance by him. He and Thwaites will get the bonus point for most position gained. So huge race for Newbraw. I know it's usually you and Schaefer 1-2 as far as DVR goes, but Michael Newbraw definitely starting to show a lot of improvement the last couple seasons. I don't think it'll be long till we see him in victory lane.
Yeah, he's running really good. If I could just get him to qualify, that's the biggest thing. He
didn't qualify at all.
No, he won't qualify, and he wants to start in the back. I'm like, man, this is a 40-car field. You can't start in the back of a 40-car field, and expect to not get caught up in something, because eventually you got to go through the field. So I mean,
you know what they
in
say,
this series,
you run back with the squirrels to get your nuts cracked. So
exactly. So I was like, man, you're fast enough to be at least top 10 at. Just if you have to give up a couple spots off the get-go, just run up front, and most of the time you're not in the mess back in the back. So I just got to get him to get a little more confidence. I don't know if it's just confidence or if he just I don't know what it is.
From personal experience, it's not necessary confidence. I just know, like, for me, I was like Newbraw for a long time. I don't like to qualify. I mean, I kind of have to now. It's a freaking car I run. There ain't no damn choice. But even when I was racing Xfinity and trucks, it's just like, I felt like I kind of got the crap end of the stick more than not when I did qualify. I would usually qualify 10th to 15th in the middle of the pack and get caught up early in a wreck. And it's like, well, if I just don't qualify, so it's just, I think he has to get that confidence boost of, hey, if I qualify, look how much better my races will go. I think once he gets those 1 or 2 races to where he qualifies, 10th and has a really good race, I think he'll be like, oh, maybe I should qualify now.
Yeah, this is much easier. Yeah. I mean, if like I said, it doesn't really matter where you start, honestly. I mean, being up front, obviously, to me is a lot easier just because there's less people in front of you that's going to wreck or anything like that. But I mean, at some point, you got to drive through the field if you're starting in the back there. And if you start in the middle, you start in the front or the back. It really doesn't matter. If you're destined to get caught up in a wreck, you're going to get caught up in a wreck.
Well,
so
8 of the top 13 guys gained double-digit positions.
Yeah.
So
I mean, yeah, it worked out great for him tonight. I mean, he did exactly what he was supposed to do. He had a good car there at the end. He just needed a couple more laps there, and I think he would have been in here in the podium with us. So, good job to him. He did exactly what he was doing. We got into each other earlier in the race, and I was like, oh god, it's you don't want to wreck your teammate or get into your teammates. It happens sometimes when you race close together, but I mean. Glad at least he recovered. We both recovered and at least pulled out a good night for DBR.
Yeah, it worked out for the both of you.
Yeah, for sure. Sure.
Good luck next week at National Super Speedway. I mean, I already know that's probably gonna be Schaefer's playground. He tends to do really good at tracks like that. So.
Yeah, he's good there. He's good. We're okay. There'll be a lot of guys in here that are good there. So I mean, you can't really, you can't always put us as the favorites. I mean, there's some really good, decent drivers in here, and like I said, it'll be a good race regardless. I think
he went back to back, and he's humble. Very nice.
Yeah.
He's the only DBR guy everybody likes.
Oh,
dang.
Probably right.
I mean, they got a certain nickname for me. I can't repeat on broadcast for a reason. So.
Yeah, I remember that.
I'm curious. I'm not an Xfinity guy, so I'm curious. You're gonna have to DM me that.
I'll tell you what the broadcast says. But congrats on the win here tonight, Banks, and good luck next week.
All right, man. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.